All right, here's what we're going to use. We're going to use our 3 cools. I'm using my technique of kissing the plate, putting the yellow flat up against the plate. Then lifting. All right, the first color that we're going to do, the first hue, is yellow. I'm getting paint on the brush so it covers from tip to tip, one side all the way to the other side. Then if I brush it a little bit, what I'm doing is I'm lining up the side of my brush, this side, with the line I want it to follow. Lining up this corner. I put some white here over to the side. I'm just going to use the paint that's already on my brush. Pull off some white. And making figure 8 patterns. Loading my brush up from edge to edge. Focusing the edge of my brush to the edge of the black line. My brush is almost laying down sideways. It's not straight up and down. Now we can add some more white. We want this to be a very, very light tint. Just barely a tint of yellow. It's a great color for clouds. The highlight on the top of the clouds. After I do my figure eights, I'm going to load up my brush. Figure eights. Load up the brush. All right, we have our tints done. To clean the brush, I press it in the bottom from side to side. Press one side, press the other side. Press one side, press the other side. You never want to keep your paintbrush in the water. Instead, you want to squeeze the water out and then dry it on a paper towel. So on the color wheel, we're going to make a little bit darker yellow. To make that darker yellow, we need to mix in the tiniest bit of violet. To mix violet, we're going to mix equal parts blue and equal parts red. I need very little violet. Making a figure eight. It's a little bit too red. It's better. Because this yellow is light and this is dark, I need to clean off my brush. Dry it off. And I'm going to take just the smallest bit, small, teeny tiny bit. It's better to add little by little than do too much all at once. We're just going for a slightly darker yellow. a yellow tone. Now, likely for this paint to go on nicely, nice and smooth, I do need more paint. Okay, that's a slightly darker tone. Now we're going to go a little bit darker. I don't think that that's darker. I'm going to need to get more yellow and make some more purple. I'm getting more paint this time. Some blue violet. More red. A nice scrape off this paint. I just want a small bit of that violet. Now this one, I think I could make it a little bit lighter. You want to have a smooth progression of value.